Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Don't push the good men away. And you know what? A man actually brought this topic up to me because he said a woman that he had dealt with in his past, he had been real close with, actually kicked him to the curb. Didn't want to deal with him. But then saw him recently and explained why she did it. Basically, she did it because he was a good man. You know, he was the type she could have built with. Now, I've heard of this situation before. I've had some women say it. I've seen it. And shoot, even a couple times, that even happened with me. A couple times that happened with me. A woman didn't want to deal with me. So, you know, couple women. Just a couple, though. And I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. And you know what? I was just like, oh, I ain't lose sleep over it or anything. Because I just said, oh, if they ain't interested, they ain't interested. All right, let them go do their thing. Right? But then, and both of them, two separate occasions, two separate women, they said what the woman said to this guy. It's like, oh, you were good and everything, but I was worried about you hurting me. You know, or even, and you know what, even something similar to this, very similar, really the same thing I talked about on my men's channel. It was a video about women dealing with men they consider too good to be true. Because what happens is this: many women will push a man together who got his, the dude is physically attractive to him. Physically attractive. So we got that. Y'all know I talk about that visual thing and the body game and stuff on the men's channel. So he looked good to you. Okay, check. You know. He's intelligent. He can make you laugh. Your personalities click. Check. He ain't no broke dude. He got something. Whatever that you consider status, you consider, if your status is looking for somebody who got that 9-to-5 steady job, who gets some overtime, he got it. If that status is having a regular college degree, he got it. You know, if that status is having not just a professional degree, but a job in the profession, making money, good money, 6-figure, whatever it is, he got it all. He got it all. You know, he's perfect. And you know what, too? He might even be monogamous, too. I met a guy like that. Let me just share that one. Because that's the guy that inspired, like, that Too Good to Be True video I did on my men's channel. But, and this was years ago, because I remember I met this guy, right? I met this guy, and it really struck me what this guy had going on. This dude had multiple degrees, athletic, in the gym. I knew someone, this dude was talented. This dude was a DJ he was actually a DJ. Getting a graduate degree. Like, he could play ball. You know, he punked a thug. A thug tried to punk him on a basketball court. This dude punked him. Right? And I said something about relationships to this dude, right? And he said, nah, the women don't want him. Because he tells women he's a one-woman man. And they said he was too good to be true. I'm going to tell you how deep it is. This is one of the few men I've ever met. And this was a brother. And he was talking positively about black women in private. Like, even some of the biggest players I've known, they'll say something negative. Not just even about black women, but they'll have something negative to say about women. This dude not just said it, because a lot of dudes will say something publicly great, but then privately they'll at least use the word bitch or something. Every single one of us. And I'm saying us too, even me. I know I'm real cool with y'all, but sometimes in private, there's some stuff I might come out with. It's not as negative as some folks, but Every single man, just like y'all do. I've met some of the best women, but privately, they might not say it in my presence, and sometimes they have told me and say, well, they'll feel a certain way. That's just normal. But this dude had nothing negative to say. He said, yeah, had all this great stuff to say, and a one-woman man. And this a dude, trust me, I've been around enough players. I saw this dude. I was like, man. But a woman, they pushed him away because he said he was a one-woman man. They ain't believe him. And see, that's how a lot of women get tore up. Because they see this man, he got everything, but they're afraid, okay, it got to be something wrong with him. He might hurt me. He can't be all of that. And I've talked about that before on here, that all of that. You don't think he's all of that. But many women do that. You pushing that good man away because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid he's going to do something. It's like, oh, he can't be perfect like that. Even some of y'all religious women, y'all be praying and stuff. Y'all be playing all these people. I talked about that recently, but it keeps coming up. And a man brought this up because he said a woman said it to him. And I see that a lot. I see a lot of women complain, want a good man, but push him away. All because they're afraid to get hurt. Afraid. And you know what? I got a feeling I'm going to end up talking about this again. I don't know, hopefully not as soon, but at some point. Because there's just some subjects we got to really face. Nobody's saying that. A lot of women, they meet that guy. I mean, I've met women. In fact, I've known women, they'll say the guy got everything they want, but they just don't feel. They like some spark or something. I'm like, well, why are you pushing him away? Maybe y'all need to grow. And it's not that the man don't have a spark. Like I said, he handsome. Shoot. He handsome. Probably be the type tear him up in the bedroom. But the woman's scared. See, ladies, you want a good man, but you got to have it within you to want that man, to not be scared. Because, and you know what? I've seen that. Oh, my God. Because now stuff coming up in my head. Now, I remember I saw this in a magazine, national magazine that's still published. It was an upscale magazine. And they still publishing it. This was years, this was like early 90s I saw this. And a woman said she met every single guy. She met the type of guy that she'd been holding out for. I mean, this guy had every single thing she wanted. She had nothing negative. But she realized then it was on her. She wasn't ready. Because, see, here's the thing. One of the things, a lot of women will push away a good man because then the spotlight goes off of the man but goes on to the woman. All of a sudden, a woman realizes, hey, wait a minute, maybe she got it. Because usually, you know how y'all do. Because men do the same thing, but I'll discuss it on the men's channel. If I might get around to discussing it there, you know. But women, y'all know y'all do that. Y'all be sitting around now. A man do something, or he a bum, he do all that. You put everything on him. You don't take the responsibility and accountability for what you did to it, right? And you know, I just discussed this recently about that play the game thing. So it's like, all right, but you finally meet that guy who got everything you say you want. But then you realize, well, wait, it's on me, and it can be tough. And a lot of women don't want to face that. A lot of women don't want to face that because it's tough. Because all of a sudden, you got to look at some stuff. You got to face the reality of what you did, what you brought to the table. So instead of wanting to do that, because, and you know what, here's how bad it could be. Instead of wanting to do that, because you could be with a guy willing to be patient with you. You get some guys, every guy ain't trying to dog you or push you to the curb. There's some men, they'll see enough, they still trying anyway. But you so scared of facing yourself being hurt, you push him away. And you might even lie to yourself and say, oh, well, you know what, he's a good guy, but, you know, I think he deserves something else. And then you go right back to getting with the bums and stuff. Because, you know, they feed whatever issue you got, any trauma you got. Right? But ladies, you meet that good guy, you better hold on to that guy. You better hold on to that guy. I'm saying, he attractive to you? He probably want to make good love to you. You know, he got that, you know, he got the social thing. Y'all can get along. He got enough sense to, like, keep a job. Please, don't push that man away, y'all. Come on, seriously. You know, just deal with what, if you having some issues, just deal. If you gotta go get some counseling, you gotta talk to him. You gotta face yourself in this. All right. So anyway, that's all I got for now, ladies. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.